Hi, my name is Samar or Sam or First Time Panner, whichever you'd like, you can call me. I'm going to try not to say so many times in this video because it really just annoys me every time I watch one of my videos, so I'm going to consciously try not to say a lot. This video won't be about makeup, it's going to be about my fragrance collection. At this point, I pretty much just have fragrances that I love. I've mostly gotten through all the ones that I'm just okay about. There's going to be one that I'll mention, well, two, which you'll see, but there's just one that I have really that I'm not totally in love with, but I still like it enough to use it up. I'm not going to declutter it, but everything that I have now I really love, and I just enjoy kind of cycling through my fragrances. I wear fragrances depending on my mood, wearing fragrances depending on the season, and fragrance is pretty much my favorite beauty category. I wear fragrance even if I'm not wearing like any makeup, not wearing anything nice, not going anywhere fancy. I still like to spray a fragrance on myself or like put on a scented lotion because I just like smelling good, even if it's just for myself. I think that's the most important when I like what I'm wearing. So I have a lot, like I have all of my stuff spread out around me, and now that I'm looking at all of it, it's a lot. It's gonna take me a very long time. Oh, and also I have a new background. This is probably how it's gonna be for a while. I have like my pumpkins. This is a pumpkin candle. It smells really good. This is probably how it's gonna look for a while, at least until winter, because I like my little fall decor and I'm really busy, so I'm probably not gonna decorate more than this. So get used to this background for now. But yeah, I'll just get into it. I guess the first one that I'll start off with would be my favorite perfume. And I technically have two categories of perfumes. I have a category that's for everyday, like stuff that I can wear to the office, different scents that aren't so strong or so powerful that it'll give me a scent headache because I am very sensitive to smells. I have a very strong sense of smell, so if something is too powerful or even just certain scents for some reason will give me a scent headache after even an hour of wearing them. So I do have certain fragrances that are just for, or not just for, but they're for every day. And then I have other fragrances that I really love, but I either save them for special occasion because they're very expensive, or they're just too strong for me to wear every single day to the office. So my favorite everyday fragrance is Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. I'm sure if you're into fragrance, you've smelled this before because this was very popular when it came out. It took me a while to even get this because it was always sold out everywhere I went, and I didn't want to buy the huge bottle because it was very expensive. But this is, and it only has one note, and I'll try for every fragrance that I mentioned to put the notes somewhere on the screen, like the top, middle, and base notes, just because I think it's interesting to see like the different patterns that we have and our fragrances that we like. But this only has one note. It only has like one fragrance ingredient in it. Sorry if the camera's shaking again. And I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but whatever it is, it goes really well with my body chemistry or what have you, and I'll spray it now. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I would describe it as kind of earthy. It's definitely like a little bit woodsy, but kind of like a deep, almost spicy woodsy scent. It's not traditionally woodsy, but it kind of has an earthy scent that if you are into earthy, woodsy scents, you probably would like this as long as it worked with your body chemistry. And because it's so simple and it's not too strong, it's something that I can wear every day. And now that I've panned all of the perfumes that I did want to pan this year, I am going to start wearing this one every day, and I'm really happy about it because this is definitely, well, it's tied with my other favorite fragrance, but for every day, this is definitely my tip top favorite scent. I'm so glad that I tried this in a sample from Sephora. I just got it because there was nothing else I was interested in, and now every time I smell it, I just get really happy. So the next one that I'll talk about is another everyday one, but it's definitely not high end. It's from Bath and Body Works, and this one I would say is the only one where I wouldn't mind if this was no longer in my collection. I used to kind of be into this. This is 1,000 Wishes from Bath and Body Works. I used to kind of be into this one because my favorite fragrance from Bath and Body Works was discontinued, and I'll talk about that one because I still have it even though it's from like when I was in high school. But anyway, so that one was discontinued and I didn't want to use it up, so I looked for a different scent that I could get from Bath and Body Works back when I was in high school and had no money at all. And 1,000 Wishes was like the one where I liked it just enough to get the set, and I've gone through, like, I had a few sets of this, but I've gone through them since then, and now I only have this travel spray and this lotion. It's just okay now. I've grown out of it, and I also have so many other fragrances that I really love that I wouldn't repurchase this because it's not worth having something, or it's not worth wearing something that I don't absolutely love anymore. So the next one that I'll talk about is, I guess I'll talk about the one that I previously mentioned, which is Forever Midnight from Bath and Body Works. You can see the lines from when I was panning it in Partners in Cream. I don't know why this was discontinued so quickly after it came out. I really love this, and I'll be kind of bummed when it's gone, but it's not my absolute favorite anymore, so I think I can live without it now. The next one that I'll talk about it's this random one. I think my mom got these for me. I don't even remember when. I didn't even open these up until sometime this year. They're from Moschino. They're Moschino Fresh Pink and Moschino Fresh. See, I didn't even know until just now that these were different scents because they smell the same to me. So I'll open these up. The packaging is actually really cute, which is literally the only reason I kept these for so long without using them. They're in like little spray bottles. I don't know why. It was never explained to me. I don't know anything about this brand, so that's a little confusing, but I think it's funny. And I used to actually strongly dislike the scent, and I only kept it for the bottle, but now I don't mind it. Okay, I guess I do smell a slight difference. This one is slightly more fresh than the pink one. Either way, this is probably actually a second one that I wouldn't care if I didn't have them anymore. I could use them up because I think I've used them once, and I don't think they give me a headache. They're too light to do that. So I could use them up maybe in like sorry, this is loud. Maybe I could use these up this coming summer. I could use one of them up probably. They seem to smell perfectly fine despite however old these are. But yeah, they're kind of just here because they're cute at this point. Sorry if that's shallow. The next one that I'll talk about is my favorite, like, special, I don't know, it's not an everyday scent, but it's, I guess I'll call it a special occasion scent since I don't wear it every day. This is the Lancome La Vie Belle perfume, and yes, it's a set that's still in the box. I got it for Christmas 2021 and I still haven't opened it because it was like out of, because I consider this more of like a winter, fall, but mostly winter scent. So I kind of put it away for the season, and we're heading into winter soon in like a month or two, but I'm not gonna open it until then. I think my cat's trying to get into my room. I'm not going to open this until winter because I'm kind of enjoying like rotating through my seasonal perfumes at the moment since I just finished panning some others. But this obviously is my favorite scent, so I'm excited to use it. And I think this is a really popular scent, and I think it's like a cult classic, but I really love this. And yeah, I think this is I think this is the one that's like orange, jasmine, and musk. I don't remember the exact notes, but pretty much all my favorite perfumes have orange, jasmine, and musk, or like a combination of those. And there's something about this that even though it doesn't smell floral at all to me, it's so good. Now I'll talk about another fragrance from Bath & Body Works, which is Velvet Sugar. And of course, as always, I have the full set, and I think I have a few sets of this. Unfortunately, this one is discontinued as well. Sometimes they bring it back for like the discontinued scent events, but it only happens once in a while. I'm not sure why. And sometimes they only bring back like the perfume or the lotion or a candle or something like that. It's never the full set. I'm not sure why, but anyway, this one I think I like so much because it works really well with my natural body scent. That sounds weird. My body chemistry. It smells nice on its own, but it's kind of sweet and a bit chemically. But when I put it on, it starts to smell a little bit different, and I love the way it smells when it's on my body. I consider this a winter scent, even though I wouldn't mind wearing this every day all year round. It's a nice everyday scent for me, but I like this the most in winter. Something about cold weather I think really brings out the scent of this the best for some reason. I don't know. And that was one that I discovered after I started buying 1,000 Wishes, and then once I discovered this one, I pretty much stopped buying 1,000 Wishes, and I now only buy from Bath & Body Works this one and then one other one that I'll mention later. So I'll talk about a recent favorite, which is Toca Cleopatra, and I've actually been wearing this and I have the perfume and the lotion. I've actually been wearing this for, maybe I was like in my junior, senior year of college when I started wearing this, so it's not like super new, but compared to like some of these bottles are probably like almost 10 years old. I know that's gross, but that's the truth. So these are relatively new to me, and these particular ones, like I haven't even opened this one. I got it from Marshall's, and I got this from Marshall's too actually, so you can get really good scents from Marshall's, by the way. But I've gone through an entire rollerball. I just finished my rollerball of this one, and I went through the lotion as well, and then I also actually have another backup set of the perfume and lotion. I really love this scent. I do consider this another spring or summer scent. It's pretty light, and I think the base notes are like cucumber and something. grapefruit and cucumber. Sorry, this is all over the place. So that's why I would consider this a spring and summer scent, but I really love this one. It's something that I can put on and it lasts all day, and then I'll smell it on my clothes. Even though it's really light, it's not in your face all day, which is something that I like, because this could be an everyday perfume if I wanted it to be, but since it's a little more expensive, I don't put it on every day. But it's something that's light enough to wear all day and you can still smell it by the end of the day. Unlike my Bath and Body Works scents, which I either reapply throughout the day or I just stop smelling it by like lunchtime. So I really do love both the scent and the quality of this perfume. I don't really like the other scents from Tocca, but Cleopatra is so good, and it seems like this won't be discontinued anytime because it's been there since the beginning, I think, so I'm really happy about that. And I'll continue to enjoy it. The next one that I'll talk about is my Versace Bright Crystal. This, after the Forever Midnight, was my favorite perfume while I was in high school, so it's possible that this bottle might be as old as Forever Midnight, or it might be, I might have gotten it a little bit after that, but either way, it's very old, so old that it shouldn't be in my collection anymore. And speaking of, I have another rollerball of it, a mini, that I got as a Sephora perk. I shouldn't have gotten this because I really didn't need it. I've been trying to pan my Bright Crystals because this used to be my very favorite perfume. Sorry, I was interrupted by my cat. She really wanted to get in here. Anyway, this used to be my favorite perfume because, I mean, I did like the Forever Midnight, but this was like a perfume for adults. Like, it costs money. It's not from Bath and Body Works. And I really like the scent as well, so I just like treasured this so much, and I had the full set and everything. I even had a rollerball that went with it, and I just a few days ago finished panning that rollerball because I can't stand rollerballs anymore. And the only one I have left is this one, this unopened one. So it has been dethroned from my favorite perfume. My cat's being suspicious. And I still like it enough to wear it. Since I was panning it and wearing it every day, I kind of got used to the scent again, so I actually don't mind wearing it, but I'll definitely never repurchase this again. I don't feel the need to have this anymore. And yeah, I'll probably take this next time I travel somewhere because I think I could kill this rollerball in like 2 weeks if I used it every day. So I'm not worried about this, but considering how long this one is taking me to pan, I feel like this will also take me forever, and maybe that'll be something that I try to pan in 2023. Maybe, hopefully, I can get these two done. Now I'll talk about probably, other than my Lancome one, or maybe this is fancier, but one of my fanciest perfumes, which is Jo Malone, and it's just this tiny bottle. It's the English Pear and Freesia cologne. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I got this for free, actually. It was a free gift with purchase when you just put those codes in on Sephora. So, oh, that smells nice. I was actually wearing this today. I also sprayed the Not a Perfume for a different reason, but I started the day off wearing this. Ever since I finished the Bright Crystal, I've been wanting to wear different scents, and I definitely wouldn't make this a perfume that I pan, because this one does give me a scent headache when I wear it more than like 1 or 2 days in a row. It's really strong, and you can actively smell it on you all day, which can be good if you're just going out for a few hours, but for me it's too strong for every day. That was a really long and drawn out explanation for a question you didn't ask, why I would never pan this. But I really do love this scent. I would say it's kind of, I don't know how to phrase this, maybe older. It's not like a granny perfume or anything, but I would say this probably isn't for young adults, like maybe Versace Bright Crystal or like any of my Bath and Body Works ones. This is definitely for like more, it's a more mature scent, and that's why I like it. It reminds me of, if anyone remembers I think it was Benefit, the Bathina. This smells a little bit like Bathina, and I have I have a lot of nostalgia with Bathina, so I really loved this when I smelled it in store, and I thought I'd just get it as a free gift because I could. And sorry, I keep smelling it. I just really love to smell this, and while I don't wear it every day, I love pulling it out once in a while, just to smell it once in a while and relive some fond memories. And I do just enjoy wearing this scent as well. Next, I'll talk about my last fragrance from Bath & Body Works, which is Rose Water and Ivy. Oh, and by the way, for all of my Bath & Body Works scents, except for the Forever Midnight perfume, I do have the matching candle as well. I have a lot of candles, and maybe I'll do a video on that as well. But for now, I'm just going to talk about the fragrances that I put on my body. So this is Rose Water and Ivy, and of course I have the full set, and I don't have another body wash, but I do have another body spray and body cream. This is probably the most different fragrance that I have in my collection, other than the fresh one that I didn't ask for, because it really is just, I think the notes are pretty much just what it says on the bottle, kind of like rose water and ivy. So I do enjoy wearing this sometimes when I just want something that's very different from what I already have. Sorry if you can hear that alarm that's been going off like this entire video. Anyway, so this is nice to just have something that's a little bit different than my usual scents that have like the same 2 or 3 notes in them. And I really like to pull this out during the spring because it's pretty light. It's just a body spray, not a perfume. And it's very floral, but it's not regular rose. I can't stand scents that are just rose. I love rose water, but anything that's just rose or anything traditionally floral, I can't stand at all, which is why I like rose water and jasmine, because those smell a lot different from an artificial garden. I don't like those. And this one and the Velvet Sugar, well, just like the Velvet Sugar, this is discontinued and they only bring it back once in a while. I think they might only sell the candle for this. Please let me know if they still sell the perfume, because I would stock up on this. But this and the Velvet Sugar are the only 2 fragrances from Bath & Body Works that I would still purchase. Now I'll talk about, oh, this is kind of dusty. That's embarrassing. Don't look. But I'll talk about C. So I have the, let's see. I don't know if I ever had the body wash. I don't think the set I got had the body wash in it, but I have the perfume and the scented body lotion. And this is the original C fragrance. I also have a different version of it that I'll talk about next. But this one is, I would say, my other cat is in my room now. Hopefully no more disturbances, unless they start playing and then there's nothing I can do. Anyway, no, now she wants to get out. No. Roxy, no. I love this scent for going out. I kind of treat this the same as Olivier Belle, even though I would say this one is more autumn or autumnal than Olivier Belle, which is more wintry. So they're kind of, take that as you will. That's the best way I can describe these. But I treat this a lot like Olivier Belle. I only put it on for special occasions or just once in a while when I feel like it. But I only put this on once in a while because it is strong, maybe not quite as strong as La Vie Belle or the Jo Malone. I really love this one. Once I run out of it, I will repurchase it, but considering how much perfume I have, I don't think I'm gonna be running out of anything anytime soon, unless I'm panning it actively. So I don't know if this is the second to last that I am going to be mentioning, which is Si Passione. Who knows if I'm pronouncing that correctly? Passione? It's Italian? I don't know. I also have, this is embarrassing, I have never used this one. I got it because, okay, it's a long story. This came, not this bottle, but this scent came as a free gift with purchase when I bought the original Si, and at the time I didn't really like it. It smells slightly different, and it's also, in my opinion, slightly stronger, and at the time I didn't really like the way it smelled nearly as much as the original, so it kind of just set. And also it was one of the dabber ones where you have to go like this on your skin to get the product out, and then a bunch will come out at once, and I didn't like the applicator at all. So that kind of just sat in my room for a few years completely unused, and then I went to Sephora with my friend and she said she liked the scent, so I just gave it to her. And then one day I was at her house and I didn't have a perfume, so I just like dabbed it on myself really quickly so I could have something. And I think the longer it sat on my skin, the more I liked it. So I put it in my cart, and then not even a week after I put it in my cart, there was a deal on Armani perfume. So I think it was just fate that there was deal on perfume, on Armani perfumes, because I bought it immediately. And even though I haven't worn this yet, I never go out, so there's never a reason for me to wear this. I am really happy that I have this in my fragrance collection now, and I'm excited to use it. I'll definitely use this in the winter, and I'll probably have more places to go because I do have a few weeks off for Christmas and New Year's, so maybe I'll actually do something and I'll actually wear makeup and perfume. And I'm going to try to wear all of my perfumes at least once, all of my like special perfumes at least once when I'm away from work. My last item or items that I'm going to mention are things that I just got today. It's the Sephora sale, and I wasn't going to buy this. But my mom was scrolling through, sorry if that's blinding you. My mom was scrolling through Sephora Shiza Rouge, and she knows that I love this perfume. And she was like, oh, hey, there's this sampler set that has that in it. And it also has this one that I like in it. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, but I don't think I would need that because I just bought that perfume for myself and it's like an $80 set. And then she said, but when you redeem your certificate, you can get a full-size perfume bottle, not just a deluxe sample. Not only does this come with a huge thing, oh, let me see if this is actually the same size. Okay, so it's not quite the same size. It is a little bit, just a little bit smaller, but you get a decently sized, not a perfume. You get the one she wants, which is the Valentino pink one, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, you get a 3.3 ounce not a perfume if you redeem the certificate. And I was like, we need to go to Sephora. And I bought this on her account and the discount actually worked. I was shocked. So I don't know who screwed up at Sephora and accidentally gave us that much perfume for that much money, but I'm glad they did that. And I also like Prada candy. I got it as a little perfume sample from Sephora, so I wouldn't mind using that up. I would never purchase it, but I wouldn't mind using it. It's just really strong and really sweet, so it'll probably take me a while to use that. And I know my mom likes this one, so I'll give that to her. And then she likes this Carolina Herrera one, so that can be hers too. Neither of us have ever smelled this Versace one. I don't know what that is. And then the By the Fireplace one, the replica one, I don't know if I want to smell like a fireplace. I don't know if I've ever even smelled that. We'll see. You know, if I don't like something, I can always give it to a friend. But I know I have a problem. I like smelling things. Sue me. Just kidding. That was not the last one. There's one more. Sorry, this is like a week after filming that original video, and a few days after I went to work, and I opened my drawer in my desk and I saw this that I totally forgot I keep in my desk just like in case of emergency. I don't know if I'm smelling bad or whatever. I don't know. But this one is Rogue Love by Rihanna. It's a body fragrance mist. I think there's a perfume of this as well. My cat's here and she's trying to look out the window, but she doesn't want to commit and jump on the windowsill, so you might hear my blinds rustling. But yeah, she's not gonna jump. Oh, she jumped. So the lighting might change, you might hear some rustling of my blinds. But anyway, she's having a good time. Anyway, I think this has a perfume as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, my eyeliner is distracting me. It's very uneven. I did this makeup in a hurry, and so I just didn't bother making it look nice, even though this video will be on the internet forever. Anyway, I tried buying this, like I kind of blind bought technically this perfume at Marshall's because I really, really like this. I wanted it in a perfume so that it would last longer throughout the day, and I guess maybe either she has two different ones or she has a perfume that looks a lot like this and is called the same thing, but it's not the same. I don't know, maybe she has multiple perfumes, but I thought it was the perfume version of this, and it definitely wasn't. I did not like the smell of it at all. So I honestly don't know where that is. Maybe I took it with me when I moved, maybe I gave it away. I honestly can't remember what I did with it, but I like the body mist, so if anyone does know that there is an actual perfume version of this exact scent, I would love for you to tell me, please, so that I can buy that instead of the weird one that I accidentally bought. I feel like this is a really nice everyday perfume. For a while, this was the scent that I was wearing every single day. This is actually my second bottle of it. I really like this stuff, and I think I've only seen this at Marshall's or like TJ Maxx, so every time I start getting low, I start looking to see, because they pop up once in a while, but they're not always in stock. And even though this isn't my very favorite fragrance, it's definitely up there. I don't think I'll ever get sick of this stuff. I'll probably always have a bottle with me that I can just keep in my desk, and I know no matter what, I'll like the scent. And yeah, this is the last fragrance in my collection, I promise. And I'll try to, all of the scents that aren't discontinued, because I know a lot of them are discontinued right now, all of them that are still available, I'll try to link below where you can find them, where you can find any sets if you did want to try them out. And also I'll link where I found the fragrance notes, just so you can have them for reference. But yeah, that's everything that I have. And maybe, oh, My cat's meowing. I'm gonna end it here and go to my pre-filmed outro. But that was my perfume and fragrance collection. So clearly I have a type, as you have seen by all the notes that I hopefully put on the screen. If not, I'll put them in the description box. But I would really like to know, what are your favorite fragrances and what are the notes? Because I feel like even if we can't tell like on the top notes of what a perfume is, there are always some base notes in there that get us, and we wind up having kind of the same smelling perfumes throughout our collection. That's my theory. Otherwise, why would I have 10 of the same perfume? Anyway, let me know what yours are. Maybe even if someone did a video like this, I would definitely watch it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'm gonna go smell my perfume some more. Bye.